Yeah. This conference will be recorded. Every session will be recorded. So if you miss some class, you can come back and you can see the. Okay. Before session starts, you will get all the sample codes. So you will get a document like this. So first thing is check the environment. So with the instructor, you are not joined. Java basic. Which one are you? This is not the system. Yeah. Give. Okay. So just wait for a second.
This conference will now be recorded.
You see data screen. On data screen, even if you are in a classroom or online, you will be having this link. You will attend that meeting. Suppose I am here, giving instruction. Then also you will be on your laptop. You will be connecting to this meeting, and you will be listening to me. If I give you some code, I can give you some instructions, some code. Okay, like I say, okay, type, go to command prompt and type java.version. So what happens? It's done. Go to command prompt. Anywhere? How to go to command prompt? Yes. You know that? You know it or not? Yes, sir. Okay, good. Good. So I go to any place. Okay, and then I test java.version. You see, can you show a chat box? Yes. Chat box. You see, that is there. So C is copying from here. Do you understand? Okay, so what I do, Java, you look there, not here. Okay, because that is what you will get. So type Java class version. Type. So you will be doing there Java C class version. So we have runtime environment and we have compiler. Right? We will create a new program. So please go to any editor and hello world. There is gedit. Okay, please go and copy and paste this code. Please go and copy and paste that code. If you don't have, I will give here. See, that is how it works. So in chat box. Right? So what do we do? Clear? So what we do now, let us compile and run. So compilation is Java C. You have to close in Linux, you have to close your file. Compile, right? Run. To run, you have to write Java and without this. You will see dir hello. I give a star, dot star, and see what are the files. Two files are there. In Linux, you have to give ls hello. You see, so we have hello world dot class. Try to remove hello world dot class. Remove rm hello world dot class. tab. Removed. Check again. Check whether you have or not. ls hello star. Right? So we have only class. Let us try to read on it. It must give you error. Could not find or load main class hello world. It did not find main world class. So let us try to recompile. If we do now, we should be able to see class. And now I run, it is one. So we learned one thing. What we learned? That source code, this is called source code, whatever you wrote must be compiled. And when you compile, that becomes what? That becomes the class name dot class. Okay, so let us try a few things. I want to create something different. I change the name, hello world dot renamed, right? And I'm trying to do it. Please go and run. The whole thing is code-led. You write the code, experiment. You must have gone to Satya, you have 2 hours theory, no practical, then you go to lab. 90% of things you have forgotten in the class. Then you come to lab, 10% you remember, and that 50% of that 10% you cannot write. Here you will write every line of code. Until unless you write, we are not proceeding. We will have less than 10 people. Online and classroom is no different for first 2 hours. Suppose someday you are not able to come here, join from there. They are online classes. If you can come here, that is fine. Okay. Now let us see. It is first day. Let us try to. It says that hello world Java error. Class hello world renamed is public. Should be declared in a file name called hello world renamed .java, right? What does it say? Look, you try to create hello world rename and you put in file name hello world.java, not allowed. Do you understand? So let us try to rename it. So I'm closing this and I'm trying to rename I renamed. I'm checking what files I have. You see, I have two files. I removed the class name, right? And then I try to compile this. It says, sorry, file not found. Why? So we renamed that. So we will try to do tab. If you put tab, it comes automatically. There also. So I compiled. Let us check what file we have. We have now class and we can run this class. So Java working. What if here if I put class also? You shouldn't put class, it will not work. Clear? So we learned few basic concepts. What are they? Your file name and class name should be exactly same. So let me go back and open that again. Okay? There. So let us try and this is called method. Let us try to compile run again. If I run, it is working because our program is already compiled. Let us try and compile again. What does it say? This is already defined. So you see here 1, 2. So I'll say okay. I'll make this test. Let us try now. Working? Working? Yes or no? Yes, sir. This is working. Hello world is working. I don't know which one is working. No, we don't know. So I'm just testing. Now both are different. So we will come to know which one is. So hello world is coming. Working. What if I change this name also? Test 1. Okay, sorry. I'll have to compile. It did not give any error. Successfully compiled. Let us try to run. What does it say? Not found. And please define a method like this. So you must have made. So what happens? From day one, you start learning how to help yourself in program. Do you understand or not? Yes, sir. I am not telling you. generally what I'll tell you, I'll do like this. Okay, fine. So make it back main and compile. Look at her screen. You are looking at my screen, that is why I'm typing C will do. Copy and paste again. Make another test. Make it half so that both are visible. Window. So now one is main, one is test. Compile. Run. Working. From main, try to remove that static keyword. And in a test, hello test. Remove a static keyword and compile. You look there, not here. Compiling. Any problem? Run. What does it say?
Main method is not static. Class hello.
So it clearly says you, sorry, you can go to my screen. It says you what? You must be getting same error.
Yes.
What does it say?
Please define the main method as
Exactly same thing. You cannot do. Okay? So let us try something else. I want both to be called. I want both of these to be called. So what I do? This is the method how we call, and we know this is not working. This is working. So we know that Java calls only main method, no other method. So in main method, I am writing calling this method. So Java will do what? Java will call this method, and inside this we will call our method. Now Java will be forced to call our method. Yes or no? Yes. Java call this method. Inside this we call our method. So please do and run. Move this side. Move this to this side. And this to this side, so that you are able to see everything. Type the code. Go to my screen first. Yeah, open your editor. Try the test there, so that you can see my screen. Go and compile. Go to my screen. Compile. does it say?
Required cannot be applied to given types.
Required string arguments and found no arguments. Which line is giving error?
Yes.
Line number 5. You see, line number 5. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is giving error. What does it say? This is the line it is giving you error. Required a string. You see, we gave a string and we passed nothing. So we will fix. Let us try to remove this. Remove. And go on, remove and run. Now first you are doing, I am not doing. So you are not reading theory, you are experiencing the facts. Compile, run. Working? No?
Main method is not static.
Oh, you please go back and change
Okay,
that
here
to
is
static.
static. I think.
He had removed the static. Run. Okay? So what happens? If we are running both are there, fine. So these required a static. What if I required remove a static here? We were told that this I cannot change. We are not told we cannot change this. Change. Go and change. Compile. Wait. What will happen? Will it compile or not? Will it compile or not? Okay. What happens? Oh, sorry. I'm giving class. What does it say? Again, line number same. Same. Non-static method test cannot be referenced from static. Your main is a static, and this is non-static equivalent. What we understood? Go back to a static. Yes. Can we call it 5 times? We can. So every session you are doing exactly the same. Advanced or basic. Every member of the training team must write the code. So they write the code, like I don't run this. I don't run this. I tell them please compile and write this code and stop. So they have to compile and tell me, like today in Python class, what was happening? She was not able to do. She was having some other error. Somebody else was having some other error. So as soon as they told they are getting this error, we knew that they were not doing right. So I don't run this code. If I run, they can read from here and they can tell me, okay, this is the answer. If I don't run, what is going to happen? They have to tell what appears on their screen, right? So this way it works. Give him some Python session, link, send it. Python session is going on right now. He can see how we interact with things. Exactly same. Okay. What are the advantages of this? You have all the code with you. You see, we will give you all the code. Whatever is there, every day you will get that code. And what is that? We tell you to write. Then step 1 is what? Create a method. You understand? Copy and paste and create a method. Step number 2 is what? Call that method. Okay. Step number 3 is call a static test method. Step number 4 is define a non-static method. Step number 5 is this. Step number 6 is this. Step number. So suppose you missed a class. You have 2 options. Go through recording and you have all the source code. Suppose you attended the class. After the class, please go and run your code. Again, because you have run the code, you know how to run the code. In most of typical institutes, what is happening? Neither you learned in theory class how to run the code, nor in the lab, and at home you are lost. What happens after 3 to 4 months, you forget again. After 6 months, you don't even remember that you went to a training institute. Here you are not going to forget anything. Everything is going to remain with you. Okay. If, why should you join this course? If you want to write code, join. All the theories we explain here. What do you learn? Static must be there. Yes or no? Yes. So let us try one last thing. What I do, I make this integer. I don't like a string. Now it will work on it. I'm doing everything right. No? So I'll do one. So I am writing here a string. And I'm leaving integer. Okay, in this it is 1 time, and in this it is 5 times. Okay, and here I'm writing hello string and hello integer. First names are same or different? Name is main only. One is integer, one is a string. Will it work or not? It doesn't go there. It looks only at this message. You write 20 different methods, it doesn't matter. So I don't have to tell you. Now you will remember.
Now change the position.
Okay, yeah, it is possible. I'm moving it in my hand. Right? Somebody might say whichever came first was executing. No? Yes or no? So you are doing experiment, I'm not doing. Okay. So what if now I remove this? I tried removing that, it did not work. Yes or no? So I'm trying to remove this. Because it doesn't bother about others. It bothers about only this signature, right? So you are not only learning, you are experimenting. You can go and do whatever. Okay? So when you are post session, when you sit back and try to do something, okay, you can do something like this. You can go and read online and say, okay, my instructor told me wrong. So next day you come to class and told, oh, I read somewhere this, and this is not true. You told me yesterday. If I'm wrong, I will accept. If I'm not wrong, I'll explain. And if I don't know, I'll tell you politely, Ahmad, I don't know. I'll come back to you. Okay? So what happens? You have got the two to explore, which is just not possible. Okay? Any other question you have? Feel free to ask any question. Are you sure? Okay. Now you can tell me how was your first day there and how was your demo class?
Which I come to know in this session with you, that how the program is working actually. In that instead, they explain what is Java on this. Okay, don't show any program, anything. How Java using smart pens in other programs. They only told in this
Okay.
sessions.
When we go ahead, we tell you to write the code, practical code. You go and develop a website, or you develop a program, you will be doing it. If you come to 4-hour class, then you will be given assignment in a live project. This is the big project, this is set up, you have to do this part. Okay? So we tell that also. Not only we tell this code, we tell that also. After this, okay, the question comes, why this string only? Why this string only? What is important about this? So let us say, my name is HMAD or ED? Ahmad. Is it okay? But I did not use my name is Ahmad, right? So I'll change this. This argument is, you see, I'm printing. How to print? Exactly same thing. You see, I'm trying to print. In this, anything I write, it will be printed, right? So I try, it is counted from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And how it is done like this, 0. So let me try and compile now and print. What we printed? Yes or no?
Yes.
So what I will do? Hello, I removed from my left plus I do this. Did you understand? I'm commenting this. So comment is like this. This is comment. So what it will print? No? Compile. Now why a string? Because anything you pass here is a string only. So if, see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I am trying to say what is the class name of this. This is the this is how we print the class. So don't bother about it if you don't understand that. What is 1, 2, 3, 4? What is this? No, this is hello this. And this one, it's class I found and I'm printing the name. What is the class of this 1, 2, 3, 4? See, argument 0 is 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes or no? And argument 0's class and class name I'm printing. What is the class name? Java lang string. It is a string or number. Even if I pass number, it is treated as string. And that is why you need a string. Now we discuss the concept. When we know it doesn't work. Now you will remember. Anything you pass here, this is to capture whatever you give. Do you understand? So we can print one more thing. Okay. I put it. Second I did not take. So I'll print second also. 0 then 1. And I will try to print 1 also. So what happens? Compile. Hello 1, 2, 3. Hello Ahmad, hi. And what are they? Why we use this? To pass additional parameter to our program when we run. And how they are counted? They are counted from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. What happens if I remove the comma? What will happen? Guess it. Oh, it will work. This is 0, this is 1, this is 2. It is 0 and this is 1. But you did not give, so every space becomes separate. Suppose I give here in Ahmad, I write all numbers. All are string. Now you understand why it is looking only for a string? Why? Anything you pass from command prompt, it is treated as a string only. It doesn't know what data type it is. So it will always treat as string. So I hope it was different actually.